Hi, I'm Jill Nicolini, and this is the industry's first video newsletter. It may be summer, but MI is definitely not on vacation. The big news out of Summer NAMM just keeps on coming. We've got news from Command, KHS America, and some attendance figures from Summer NAMM itself. But let's start with a big announcement out of Yamaha. Terry Lewis put an end to his 26-year tenure at Yamaha on June 27th. He had been both Executive Vice President of Yamaha Corporation of America and President of Yamaha Artist Services in New York. Lewis says he's ready to open a new chapter in his life, but plans to stay very involved in the music products industry. Rick Young and Tom Sumner have been tapped to fill Lewis's very large shoes. On the heels of this announcement came word that Yamaha Commercial is making an offer to acquire control of French speaker company Nexo. The division has held a 10% share of the company since June of 2005, and according to its website, the company plans to raise its stake to 74.9% by acquiring all of the founders' shares at over €51 per share. Are you an independent dealer interested in dealer groups? IMRA and MSO met at Summer NAMM as a combined entity in an effort to build, support, and recruit more dealers to join its network. Among the topics of discussion was if the group should just be referred to as MSO in the future and why wearing MSO buttons made a difference when walking the NAMM show floor. By wearing specially designed buttons, retailers said they were treated differently by manufacturers because they were part of an alleged powerful retailer group. Summer NAMM is back. The return to Nashville for the show from June 20th through the 22nd turned out to be a great decision as attendance rose 36% to just under 17,500 people. Manufacturers were upbeat throughout the show, with almost all saying booth traffic blew away what they saw in Austin the previous year. With the visitor increase and the positive vibe, expect that Summer NAMM will remain in Nashville for many years to come. Command Music announced 2 new distribution deals after Summer NAMM. The first is an exclusive agreement with Reunion Blues, which makes gig bags and accessories for brass, woodwind, guitar, bass, drums, and cymbals. The other is with Shadow Electronics. The German electronics manufacturer makes pickups, transducers, and preamps for stringed instruments. Despite the U.S. distribution deal, service for Shadow's products will continue to be managed through the company's service center in Jupiter, Florida. Tabor Stamper was named president of KHS America on July 1st. He's been in the music industry 13 years and will use his expertise to oversee the U.S. operations of Jupiter Band Instruments, Mapex Drums, Majestic Timpani and Mallet Instruments, Ross Mallet Instruments, and Altus Professional Flutes. One of the most talked about product launches from Summer NAMM is coming up right after this break. You definitely don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. One of the big debuts at Summer NAMM was the Moog guitar. Guitar inventor Paul Vaux designed the first model in the series. It's a maple top guitar with a mahogany body and, of course, Vaux's signature. There's a Moog filter that controls the frequency of the built-in resonant Moog ladder filter. And you can choose from 3 different modes. There's full sustain mode, controlled sustain mode, and mute mode, which is good for staccato articulations. The guitar ships with a sealed certificate of authenticity and a custom form-fit hardshell case. Another big new launch at Summer NAMM was lighting company Irradiant, who displayed a bevy of new products. Irradiant is managed by Jim Hardaway and Frank Lupino III, both key figures in the lighting industry with 20 and 15 years in the business, respectively. Expect to hear plenty from Moog and Irradiant in the near future. Maybe you also had time to stop by the PV booth. If so, then you probably saw the newest version of their Revolver software. Revolver Mark III 64-bit amplifier modeling software captures the characteristics of 15 amps that you can modify in all sorts of ways, even down to the component level. There's also a stomp box and effects section with chorus, distortion, wah, tremolo, compression, limiter, delay, octaver, and much, much more. I might be out here on my own, but that doesn't mean I can't duet. Apogee Electronics Duet is a portable audio interface with control functions built directly into Apple's Logic Pro, Soundtrack Pro, and GarageBand software. Plug your mic into one of the two inputs that each have phantom power and up to 75 decibels of gain. Or use the dual 1/4 inch inputs for instrument combinations like guitar and bass and keyboard, or even two guitars. You can record or podcast with your Apple computer and a Duet, which are powered by FireWire. TC Helicon released the Voice Tone Harmony G pedal designed specifically for performing guitarists. The pedal lets you add backup harmony singers to your performance, and with the tone button you can control EQ, compression, and more in real time. And if you play acoustic, the auto mix function helps balance your vocals, guitar, and effects on stereo outputs. It offers two-voice, 4th generation intelligent harmony with a bass setting that helps the harmony voice follow the chord root. A big name supplier has spawned MI's newest dealer. Really, I've got all the details in our final note when we get back.
This year, Electro Voice celebrates 80 years of making the world sound better. Stronger than ever as we complete our first year under Bosch ownership. As part of the Bosch Communications Systems family of brands, EV is focused on an exciting future, building upon our unique legacy as a pro audio pioneer. Electro Voice is and always will be Electro Voice, a great American brand. It's a great time to be part of the Bosch Communication Systems family, poised for pole position in every pro audio market, with you, the customer, as co-driver. The last 80 years have been unforgettable for EV, but you should hear us now.
The 2003 Music and Sound Award Rep of the Year, Robin Venters of Peavey, left the company on June 22nd to become an MI dealer. His new store is called OKC Music and Sound in Oklahoma City. Venters worked at Peavey for 24 years. Why did he leave a job that he really loved? Well, the travel just got to be a little too much for him. Venters received a guitar autographed by tons of Peavey employees as a going-away gift. For much, much more, of course, see our 2-page feature on Venters in the August issue of the Music and Sound Retailer. And that wraps up our show today. I hope everyone is having a great summer, and even if you're on the road or on the beach, you can still catch up with Vnewsletter, of course. Just download us to your iPod. Who needs beach books, right? Don't forget the sunblock. All right, if you missed any of our past editions, they're also available on YouTube, so don't worry. Until next time, I'm Jill Nicolini, and of course, I thank you for watching.